Hi everyone and welcome to my Inktober 2023 sketchbook tour. So that is it. It's the 31st of October today. Inktober is over. If it all goes well, this video is going online on the 31st. I have all of the prompts in my book and yeah, I'm really excited to show you all. I've not done a cover yet because I didn't know which way I wanted to go with it, so in interest of not delaying the sketchbook tour, I'm going to show you it without the cover done. These are the main supplies that I have used throughout the month. I've used a couple of others, but this is pretty much what I've been using daily. So I just have this red fine liner. It's a Lyra Graduate. I'm not sure what size nib it is. I don't think it actually says, but that's been pretty much a mainstay. I've used two of these Uniball Signo gel pens in white and gold. I have used these Japan material like brush pens. I've got three sizes of these that I've been using. I have this 0.5 Unipin pen and a Unipin brush pen, which I've used quite a lot as well. So enough of that. What I did was, if you haven't seen my pre-Inktober videos or watched any of my ones where I've done the prompts, I have done all of my Inktober drawings on separate little sheets of paper, which I've pre-cut from old sketchbooks that I've had, and I've stuck them in. This is just a black paged mini scrapbook, so they've all gone in there. So that's enough rambling, let's get on with it. Have a little flip through. So I'm actually recording this not the 31st. So I'm not going to go through my subscriber counts because there's technically a couple of days left. But yeah, I did actually say YouTube. So I started on 1,644. At time of recording, I am on 2,030, so that might have gone up a bit. Instagram's not really changed, TikTok's changed a little bit, Threads are never posted on, so that's not changed, and I still have 3 Patreons. Anyway, so enough of that. That's not really important, that was just for me. I've got the listing on the first page, just so I can go back and as a reminder in the future before going through the whole book. This was all the prompts we had for the month. Okay, so day one was Dream, so let's have a look. So this was the first one that it's the first prompt, it's the first one I sketched out in my thumbnailing in my main sketchbook. It's just a sleepy moon, and you know, it feels like an absolute lifetime ago that I did this, but yeah, I still quite like it all these weeks later. So yeah, sleepy little moon there. I'm not going to go into too much detail about all of these because we don't need me rambling on for an hour. Day 2 is spiders. Now I hate spiders, I'm extremely arachnophobic, so I made a cartoony one. I kind of based them off of soot sprites from the Studio Ghibli movies because they're super cute. So it's basically a soot sprite with legs, and because it's spiders, not spider, we have a little spider on the hat as well. So this is just the gold pen. There's a little bit of the white, and I can't, do you know, I'm not even going to try and remember which of the brush pens I used for each one because I don't know. As you go throughout the book, you may see that the way that I kind of developed a way that I like to do line work. I think that's quite evident throughout this month. So yeah, see if you can notice the changes throughout the month as I'm kind of developing a style as I go. So day 3, oh, I'm knocking my camera now. Day 3 was path. So ants always follow a path. You can see them quite a lot in a line. So there's no other explanation. And then we have the little red ant. It's just there for a bit of visual interest. And a lot of people liked how original this one was. So I was quite pleased that I actually came up with the original idea for once in my life. So there is path. And our dodge. So I remember on TikTok someone said, why is everybody drawing cars for this? And I was like, well, just maybe Google, you know, Dodge Charger, Dodge Viper, you know, it's a car company. My brain went a slightly different direction and I drew a Dodgem, or as we call them in the UK mostly, a bumper car. So that was my Dodge. It's a little bit wonky, but you know, it's fine. the main thing that I wanted to do this month anyway was to keep everything simple. Nothing is overly complicated. My longest piece that I did took 16 minutes, and that is for Massive. Massive was the piece that took the longest. So yeah, I did try, because the last 2 years I've overcomplicated things, so I didn't want to do that this year. I think my quickest took 5 minutes and my longest took the 16, so I'm quite happy with that, especially as all my Inktober videos are 3 pieces per video for the most part, and those 3 pieces in each video are recorded at the same time. So yeah, I wanted to keep them quite simple. But anyway, that's day 4. Day 5 was map. This was a little bit tricky. I had to look up I saw a few videos and things on how to draw maps, and I really liked this quite simple idea of doing them. So we just got some mountains and stuff. I've named the places after planets, or dwarf planet if we're going to be correct about Pluto. So yeah, quite self-explanatory. It's a map. Then on to golden. So I'm pretty sure lots of people drew probably golden snitches for this. I don't want to go down the Harry Potter route, so I just drew a golden retriever. I think it turned out alright. I've discovered recently that dogs are much easier to draw than cats. So yeah, I think it turned out okay. You can kind of see here where my line work is starting to take on a little bit of a style. This kind of carries on and gets a little bit more refined through the month. So day 7 was drip. So this one of my favourites for the month. So it's just Poison Apple. I don't know, it's from one of the Disney movies, isn't it? I can't remember which one it is. Is it Sleeping Beauty or Snow White? I can't, you know what, see, it could be Cinderella. I have no idea. But it's a really famous image anyway. You get it a lot at Halloween. You see it everywhere. And I had real good fun drawing it. So yeah, I liked this one. And then I hate this. So we've gone from this one that I really liked to this one that I really hated. My lines are bad. It's just... So day 8 was Toad, and I've drawn Toad from Mario. I hate it. Let's go on to the next one. So day 9 was Bounce. Not the most inspired prompt. I couldn't really think of anything interesting, but I quite like how it turned out. I think the effect is pretty good. So day 10 was Fortune. I made a mistake here. Now I gave it up in the end because I just was struggling with the prompts towards the end of it, but I did some of Inktober. I did about 2/3 of it. So for day 10 in Inktober, I ended up drawing exactly the same thing, and I thought it'd be fine because there'll be different days. They weren't. They were both day 10. So it's like I suppose it might look a bit like a snow globe, but it's actually like supposed to be a fortune teller's ball. So I don't like it anyway. It's not my favourite. Day 11 is Wonder. This got a lot of hate on shorts, and I don't know why, because a lot of people said to me that this would be a fantastic starting point for a bigger piece. I don't know if people didn't get the concept. The concept is that the scene that you can see in the astronaut's helmet is the reflection of like a landscape that an astronaut is seen wandering through for the first time, landing on a new planet. Maybe that didn't come across, I don't know. I like it anyway, and I'm going to do a more detailed version of this at some point. Haven't shown them here, but there's a couple of my Inktober pieces that I've used these pencils in. They're actually ink. They are the Derwent Inktense pencils, so you know, keeping in the theme of using ink, even the pencils were that. So on to 12 was Spicy. This short did really well. It kept having a bunch of views, stopping, having a load more views, stopping, having a load more views. So it did pretty well. I think they're all still getting views, to be honest. Views are trickling through, but yeah. So just a chilly, you know. I think sometimes the simplest ideas are the most effective, and this is one of them. This is definitely where the style of inking is starting to really come through, I think, with this one. Yeah, I like it. I don't really have much to say. It's not the most interesting, but I think it's quite visually pleasing. Then we have Rise. This kind of was a bit more boring in my head, so it's day 13. In my head it seemed a lot more exciting than it came out. I think it's okay, it's effective. I don't really have anything else to say about it, but it's okay. I would have liked it to be a bit more visually stimulating than it actually is, but you know, they can't all be winners. Castle, I really liked this. Didn't get much love on the internet, but however, it's alright. As long as I like it, I think that's all that matters. But yeah, just a sandcastle. It's quite fun to draw. Reminds me of childhood, and yeah, so that was day 14. Day 15, Dagger. This did quite well. Kind of like a neo-traditional tattoo design and kind of thing. Yeah, just it's a dagger in a heart. I don't know what to say about half of these, but yeah. So that's that, day 15. Hope you like that one. Day 16, Angel. So this was like a little tribute to my cat. I've got 2 cats now. I had 3. My little Malice, my oldest one, she we think she had cancer, and she was put down last year, very poorly. Yeah, I won't go into it too much, but yeah, just a little tribute to her, like my little angel there. And then we have day 17, Demon, because cats are quite frankly demonic. And someone said to me, "Oh, they're not." Yes, they are. I've got them. My cats are. But yeah, I like his pentagram. I think it's all right. I think it's quite cute. You know what? Cats' faces are quite hard to draw. I find it quite hard to get the ears like even and stuff. I don't know why. But yeah, it's all right. These little horns. He's okay. So day 18, I could not get through Inktober without referencing Final Fantasy. So this is, if you don't know, it's called a chocobo, and it's basically a giant chicken that the characters at certain points do ride. So I drew a chocobo and I shoved a saddle on it. So there you go, saddle. Again, this is the Inktense pencils, so I think it turned out quite good. They are as well not the easiest thing to draw. They have strange proportions, so yeah. But they're basically like, they're about, if they were real, they would probably be about 6.5 foot tall. They're big. But yeah, that was fun to draw. I liked it. Day 19, it was Plump. I've got a big fat white rabbit at home. So I drew a big fat white rabbit. I think it's super cute. I don't have anything else to say about it, but it's super cute. Okay, day 20, Frost. I struggled with this one. I did not want to draw Elsa again. I keep drawing Elsa for various things. So I've just done this polar bear, and I think he's really, really cute. I wish my snowflakes in the background were better, but he's super cute. This is probably my least favourite. It's a daisy chain, 4 day 21 chains. I don't like it. Day 22 was Scratchy, so carrying on the theme of drawing quite a few cats in here. I have done this cat scratching post. Yep, that's it. So day 23 was Celestial. So this is a picture of Saturn. It's not my most original idea. I've seen several images pretty similar to this across the internet, so it's homage to them, I guess. I've got a version of this I did in my big sketchbook, which is a lot better. I think it didn't really benefit being on such a small piece of paper, but you know, it's quite effective. And you know, more space art, because there's quite a few of that in here, and there's still more to come. Day 24, Shallow. So this is my OC, who I actually created during Inktober. His name is Bert. I didn't create him for Inktober. I did him one evening in my sketchbook. But Bert is buried in a shallow grave, and you'll probably see more of him in the future. But there he is, shallow grave, bones showing, headstone. Lovely job. See you later, Bert. Oh, and then there's Bert again. on a poison bottle, no less. Yeah, dangerous. I really like how this turned out. I like the inking. I have not rubbed out my lines. I wish I had done now. I'd forgotten, but yeah. So yeah, I really like the contrast between the black and the red, and I really like that I've kept to not many colours during this. It's very easy to just use everything, and I didn't use too many colours in my first Inktober. I used more than I wanted to, and then last Inktober I said I was going to stick to one colour per piece, and I don't think I even did that on the first day, let alone the others. But yeah, I've managed to stick to a couple of different, mainly black and red with a bit of gold, and then there's a couple of other colours chucked in on a couple of prompts. But other than that, I've pretty much stuck to the colours that I wanted to. So day 26 remove. I feel like this probably needs a little bit of clarification. This is me symbolising removing the human race from Earth and taking us off to another planet, because let's face it, we are not respecting Earth, are we really? And yeah, so this was me removing us from Earth and saving the planet. I think it's quite cute. I really like the way the clouds, well, it's not clouds, but like the smoke coming out the back of the rocket looks. Yeah, so there's that. Oh my god, day 26, we're getting towards the end. So day 27 was Beasts. I did nearly draw Beast from Beauty and the Beast, but then I didn't, because I'm sure a lot of people would have drawn it a lot better than me. But this is my little beast that I've drawn. He's my own, out of my own head. I think he's super cute. He looks a little bit sad. I think he's sad because Inktober's coming to an end. Okay, day 28, Sparkle. I had 0 ideas for this. This is just a bunch of different shape stars. I don't really have anything to say about this one. It is what it is. It's effective. It's okay. I think it's quite visually pleasing, but it's not that interesting. Okay, day 29, massive. So we've got a supermassive black hole. Black holes are the most massive objects in the universe. So I don't think I even had to think about this one. I knew as soon as I saw the prompt what I was going to draw, and I've been looking forward to it all month. So there is my supermassive black hole. These are actually quite difficult to draw. Yeah, they take a while. As I was saying earlier, this was the one that actually it looks quite simple. It took the longest to draw because you've got to get quite a lot of this quite even. Yeah, I had good fun drawing it. It's been quite a while since I've done a black hole, so yeah, I really like it. I think it's effective, and I hope you like it as well. So Rush, I was very nearly going to do the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland because he's always rushing about, but then I was like, well, I don't want to. So what greater rush is there than going on a roller coaster? So that is what I have done. Kept it nice and simple. I've tried to keep all of these as simple as possible, and I think it was effective. Maybe it's not the best prompt of the month, but you know, I quite like it. And then day 31, Fire. So this is Calcifer from, the name of the movie has eluded me, Howl's Moving Castle. So it is a Studio Ghibli movie, and yeah, I think I've drawn Calcifer before. I'm not sure. Maybe in a sketchbook. I think. I can't. I'm gonna have to go and check now. Anyway, yeah. So there is the last one's Calcifer. And that's Inktober done. So, am I going to do Inktober next year? Yeah, probably. I like the challenge. Next year, I think I'm going to have a go. I might not, but this is my plan at the moment. I've still got loads and loads of like just paper knocking around that's left over from school boxes and up crates. So I think I'm going to have a go at making my own sketchbook for next time and using that. I have the stuff to make a sketchbook, so I'm going to learn a bit of bookbinding over the next 12 months, and yeah, that's my plan for next Inktober. But I can't believe it's finished. It's gone really quick. I've enjoyed it, I think, more this year than any other year, and it's been good fun. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Inktober. Come tell me whether you did it. Did you do some of the prompts? Did you do all of them? Yeah, I'd love to hear your experiences from the last month on this challenge. Even if you haven't done Inktober, but you've done, say, I don't know, one of the multitude of other October prompts lists. Yeah, come and let me know what you've done and your experiences. And yeah, until the next video, which is, I don't know, I'm gonna have to have a think now. I've had a month of not having to think about what I'm doing, just doing Inktober videos. I don't know what the next one will be, but it'll be soon, within the next week, hopefully. But yeah, until that comes out, thank you for sticking with me for Inktober. If you're not subscribed already, click the subscribe button. That would be nice. You can go to my Inktober playlist and check out all my Inktober stuff from the last 3 years, including this year. This will be the 3rd sketchbook tour in there, plus daily videos from last year, a video every 3 days from this year, and a sketchbook tour from the book. And that is enough from me. I'm rambling, my voice is starting to hurt, and quite frankly, after a month of drawing, I need sleep. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already and you enjoyed what you saw, and I will see you in the next video, or one of the past ones, who knows. Bye.